Gentlemen, thank you for taking the time out to speak to me today. You've been in Bermuda working with the national team for the Sevens coming up. Well, let's start. Give us a sense of what you've been doing to prepare the team to get ready for next weekend's encounter.
What we put them through is a 2-day camp, which concluded each day with competition and full team scrimmages that allowed the guys to transition everything from their skill work to their and their depth and their pattern of play that we instigated with them into some game situations, and they were really able to learn a lot of lessons and develop within that environment. It was really exciting to see from the start to the finish what they accomplished and what they were able to accomplish.
Now, your second time to Bermuda. Have you seen a change in the players since the last time you were here?
Yes, we saw confident players that came to our first camp, and this is like we talked about, it's a follow-through from the last camp. We wanted to come and not only do the camp and we walk away. So it was important for us to follow through, to come back. And at the same time, they're going to the qualifying next week. And it's good to come and, like Evan just talked about, trying to train them, give them skills and stuff. At the same time, it's coming to try and motivate them, to try and tell them that Rugby Sevens is a great sport. There's no big teams and no small teams. That's what I always say to teams that I go with. It's how you prepare and how you have to have faith in yourselves and coaches, faith in players that are around you, that you'll get better on the field.
Now, what do you think about the confidence of the team thus far? They're coming off a Caribbean 15s high, going into this Sevens tournament. You think it's a big challenge for them, and what do you think will be their biggest challenge in the Sevens tournament?
The biggest challenge, I think, will be fighting through the fatigue that is playing in a Sevens tournament, fighting together and really taking that confidence to the next level and taking that step. Like Weiss always says, it's, you know, there's no big teams, there's no small teams in a Sevens tournament. You got to believe that every time you step on the field that you're able to compete against the big nations of Canada and the US, who, you know, are the big dogs that are playing in the tournament, and everybody wants to beat them. And that's the beauty of Sevens, that you can beat them, you can make that happen. You walk out on that field, and if you have a magical day, then that's what can happen. And Bermuda's fast getting that way with their talent. And some of the young kids that they brought into the squad is really exciting to see them come along, and I'm really excited to see how they do at the tournament this weekend.
Now, from your experience playing in the world of rugby, how do you think Bermuda will fare this time around with not much experience but confidence?
I think for us playing for a big team, we always don't worry about the big teams. We always meet because we know it's going to be a competition. Because we always worry about the smaller teams, because we don't know what the standards are and we don't know who is the best player, their key players. So that is the key for them to go in. They'll go in as underdogs. There won't be a lot of pressure for them, but we already talked and discussed about them that they have to have faith. They have to believe in themselves going into this tournament. I just told them the story of last week, that we went into a tournament, we beat the USA national side in pool games about 30-something to 7, and then we met them again in the finals, thinking that we are much better than them. And then in the end, in the first 3 minutes, they scored 3 tries and they were up 21 points to 0. Like I said, there's no more small teams, no more big teams. If you do the right things, if they follow the game pattern that like Evan has said, we introduced to them the pattern, what they use, I think they will have a good day, good tournament. But once again, it requires a lot of hard work from the boys, and have faith and believe in things that they will do next week.
All right. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for having us.